Before major gyms were able to make waves on the internet, they all started at the same stage. The only difference is that instead of focusing on such a larger target, they decided to hone all of their resources into something that they could actually manage: their local community. Hey guys, welcome to Creative, where we help athletes, sports marketers, and athletic business owners learn how to build lasting legacies beyond the game. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, we talk about solutions that can truly change the business of sports. Today, we'll be discussing local SEO and why it should be your gym's first priority. We'd love for you to tackle that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything in the future. New gym owners have two moods: go big or go home. They either set their eyes on a large target or they don't do anything at all. And when you don't have a clear goal for whatever it is that you're working on right now, you end up wasting all of your energy trying. Or worse, you underestimate the difficulty of the large target that you're aiming for. So why setting a foundation first matters. Too many fitness business owners get too excited with the idea of implementing their own digital marketing campaign that they start to forget to build their foundation. Sure, it would be a great achievement if your small gym was able to achieve a major campaign, but in reality, digital marketing is much harder than it looks. If you want your fitness center to start targeting these bigger goals, you need to learn how to start small. These smaller achievements act as the foundation of your campaign. Think of it as a small detail that a great bigger painting needs. You won't be able to create a large picture if it weren't for those smaller brushstrokes, right? That's why over the years of working with various organizations in different industries, not just sports and health, we've learned to teach our clients the importance of smaller campaigns in achieving bigger goals, like local SEO. So let's just talk about local SEO and why it really matters. Local SEO is considered as a branch of organic SEO, or search engine optimization, focused on optimizing websites to appear in local search results. General SEO focuses on a larger area, meaning a national scale, so e-commerce, etc. Unlike local SEO that targets specific cities or locations. Most large to medium businesses who have gotten reign over their local target SEO next. But for newcomers to the game, experts suggest that they master local SEO first, before joining the big guns. Instead of reaching out to gym rats outside of your town, local SEO puts much emphasis on getting in touch with your local gym goers. Admittedly, SEO is a difficult task to master. That's why our SEO experts suggest that our clients start with the local SEO campaign first. Why? Recent research has revealed that 46% of all searches done in Google are local. Not to mention that about 89% of the Americans look for a local business on their smartphone at least once a week. With some, 58% of them are doing it on a daily basis. If you really want to turn your small business into a big success, it's important that you first gain the trust of those within your vicinity. So it's hard to establish yourself as trustworthy without anyone backing you up. In today's market, a supportive and loyal fan base is a testament to just how great a business is. Without it, turning sports fans into paying fans will be difficult. But when you've gained the trust and devotion of those in your locality, you might just have a better shot at gaining the attention of that national audience or opening more gyms. Additionally, it's the perfect entry point for anyone that plans to learn SEO in general. So let's talk about the difference between organic SEO and local SEO. To give you a better idea of how local SEO works and what makes it different from normal SEO, we've decided to compare the two strategies. While it seems like they're literally the same thing, there are three major differences that you have to take note, starting with one of the most important elements of an SEO strategy. Targeted keywords. Like we've mentioned earlier, local SEO and generalized SEO target different people. SEO alone targets sports fans and users from different locations across the country, even the globe. On the other hand, local SEO targets citizens of a specific location. This means that judging by the target demographic of both strategies, their keywords will be somewhat different. When you implement or develop a general SEO campaign, you target keywords that are relevant to your business and your service without mentioning any specific location. For example, anyone looking for a gym in the US will find websites on the matter based in different states across the country. The results of their Google search are not tied to any specific location. Now, local SEO may use the same generalized keywords as part of their overall strategy, but all of their efforts are focused on hitting geotag keywords. Geotag keywords are terms or search queries that include specific locations in them. Yes, there's more to it than that, but these are keywords meant to target your specific location, regardless of whether it's a specific city, town, or county. Google, being a business itself, tries its best to filter as much data as possible to provide its clients with the best search results. And one of the most crucial pieces of information they make note of is the location of their users. Now, Google doesn't track every user that goes onto their search engine. So instead, they rely on keywords that they use whenever they're looking for something. And that one mention of their locality can easily affect what the SERPs and what we like to call snack packs look like. Your content. The next major difference that you will observe between a general SEO campaign and a localized SEO campaign is your content. Like we mentioned earlier, geotagging means the whole world to local SEO. Not only does it need to use local keywords, but the overall content of the entire site itself should be somewhat geotagged as well. This means that whenever you write a blog post or a copy of one of your service pages, their locality should be mentioned and or featured in the actual content, including localized landmarks, weather, etc. Localized content will help Google's crawlers gain a better understanding of what the website is about and the kind of users it's targeting. Last but not least, your strategy in a whole. Most people think that local SEO is not that far from SEO because of the strategies they implement, but not entirely. See, they're similar in terms of the tools they use. Both strategies utilize keywords and content to optimize websites. But what makes them different is that local SEO prioritizes local listings like Google My Business and geo-specific locations. Local listings are like yellow pages. They're listings found in the directory sites that include all of the important business information that people need. Thankfully, most directories list the information of various businesses in their localities. But unfortunately, some of them may not be accurate enough to be of any use to your target, and you shouldn't really spam these, right? So part of the local SEO campaign strategy is to update and own each of the available listings on the internet pertaining to your niche and your location. See, whenever locals look up your business on Google, there's a big chance that these listings will get the highest ranking on the SERPs. There is a chance that some users will pick that listing over your website. So to make sure that you don't miss out on all those possible leads, part of your local SEO's main goal is to make sure that those listings are updated and connected to your website. If you look up local SEO and generalized SEO online, tons of blogs will tell you that it is possible to hit two birds with one general SEO campaign. They're not entirely wrong, but of course, like always, they're not entirely right either. See, it is possible to use one generalized campaign for both your local and your national SEO goals. This is what franchises usually do. But if there's anything that we've learned today is that being particular about your brand's objectives matter. Unclear goals lead to unclear strategies. And when your strategy itself is already a mess, there's no guaranteeing which of your goals will be met. That's why when our clients talk to us about developing an SEO campaign, we tell them that local SEO should be one of their first priorities. By having a clear target, our clients become better at aiming all of their efforts and resources to that one achievement. If you want to learn more about the importance of local SEO, make sure that you check out the rest of our videos on optimization. We hope you guys loved today's video, and if you want to learn more about the great solutions that can truly change the game, don't forget to tackle that subscribe button and that notification bell. Now this is Zach with Creative, where business is our sport.